Hi, I'm Sparky. I'm an electric eel. You might think being an electric eel is cool, right? Well, let me tell you, it's not all it's cracked up to be. Not the best thing to be, honestly. Sure, I can generate electricity, but it's not as fun as it sounds. Imagine swimming around and constantly worrying about shocking yourself or others. It's like being a walking battery. Always charged, always ready to zap. But unlike a battery, I can't just turn it off. It's a part of me. And it can be quite a burden, except the battery can't swim. I have to navigate through water, which is a great conductor of electricity. One wrong move and I could end up shocking myself or my friends. And it shocks everything it touches. Imagine trying to make friends when every handshake or high five ends with a jolt. It's not easy being an electric eel. So, first day of eel school. Big day, right? I was excited. I thought maybe this would be my chance to fit in, to make some friends who understood what it was like to be me. Mom packed me seaweed crackers, my favorite. She always knows how to make me feel special, even on the most nerve-wracking days. I even had a new pencil case. It was shiny and new and I couldn't wait to show it off to my classmates. I was ready for a fresh start. Then, zap! I touched my locker, fried it. The metal locker conducted my electricity and it was a disaster. Everyone stared and I felt so embarrassed. And the principal's coffee machine, bad first impression. The principal wasn't too happy about his morning coffee being ruined. It was a rough start, but I hoped things would get better. Being an electric eel is tough. Try making friends when you could accidentally zap them. It's not easy. And dating? Forget about it. One romantic dinner and bam! Fried shrimp, literally, it's not all bad. Bullies never mess with me. One time, this big, mean barracuda thought he was tough. I gave him a little jolt. He left crying to his mommy. I guess that's something. My life is full of little accidents. You see, being an electric eel isn't as easy as it looks. People think it's all about zapping and swimming around, but there's so much more to it. Every day is a challenge, and sometimes it feels like the world just doesn't understand. One time I wanted to watch TV. Touched the remote, zap! No more TV. It was supposed to be a relaxing evening. But instead, I ended up in the dark, staring at a blank screen. The worst part? Trying to explain to everyone what happened, they just don't get it. Another time I tried playing video games, touched the controller, zap! The game console went up in smoke. I was so excited to play the latest game, but it was over before it even started. It's like the universe has a personal vendetta against me having fun. Game over before it even started. I didn't even get to the main menu, just one touch and everything was ruined. It's frustrating, you know? I just want to enjoy the little things like everyone else. I tried explaining to everyone, I don't mean to do it, I'd say, but they just look at me like I'm some kind of freak. It's not like I can control it, it's just who I am. I don't mean to do it, I'd say. They don't get it. They think I'm doing it on purpose, like I enjoy ruining things. But that's not true at all. I just want to be normal, to fit in. They just say, control your electricity, Sparky. As if it's that simple. They don't understand the struggle of trying to keep my electric impulses in check. It's not like there's a switch I can just turn off. Easy for them to say. They're not electric eels. They don't know what it's like to be constantly aware of every little thing you touch. To live in fear of accidentally zapping something or someone. It's a lonely existence. But it's the only one I know. One day I met this girl Eel. She was really pretty. Her scales shimmered in the light, and her eyes sparkled with curiosity. I couldn't help but be drawn to her. Had these nice, flowing fins. We talked for hours. We shared stories about our adventures in the deep sea, our favorite hiding spots, and the best places to find food. It felt like we had known each other forever. She didn't even mind the whole electric thing. Most eels would be cautious around me, but she seemed to find it intriguing. She said it made me unique, and she liked that. Her name was Lucy, and she thought my zaps were funny. We would play games, chasing each other through the water, and every time I accidentally zapped her, she would laugh and call me Sparky. We were swimming holding hands or whatever eels have. Then it happened. I zapped her. Not on purpose. She laughed. It was the first time someone had ever laughed at my zaps instead of being scared or annoyed. "You're a real live wire, Sparky," she said. Her laughter was infectious and I found myself laughing along with her. It was a moment of pure joy, something I had never experienced before. I think I'm in love. Every moment with Lucy felt magical. We would explore the ocean together, discovering new places and making memories. I realized that love isn't just in the air, it's in the water too. So yeah, being an electric eel has its downsides, but it's not all bad. I have a cool superpower, even if it's a little unpredictable, and I have Lucy. She gets me. Plus, who else can say they can light up a whole room just by walking in? Okay, maybe not.